Jenny Nicole, and we're here today with Joe Bizelli.
Hello, world.
And you're watching Meet the Artist. So this is Joe Bizelli from New Mill, Missouri.
It's actually New Millie.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Joe,
a common thing that happens.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Joe from New Millie. Now tell us, how do you go from small town New Millie to now being up for CMT's contest winner?
Really excited about that. It started off slow. I went and took a trip down to Nashville with Donna Opfer. She invited me to go down with her for a songwriting night at the Bluebird. And ever since seeing those guys play, like the #1 heavy hitter songwriters, I knew that's exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to be in one of those seats, and I'll do whatever it takes to get there. So just studied a lot, learned a lot from Donna about structure and things that I had no idea about. Learned from other songwriters. I knew I wanted to be different, but I didn't know how. So I was trying to still, be true to be true to myself, but also write for a big audience at the same time. So
great. So tell us, how long have you been songwriting then?
For serious, probably about 2 or 3 years now. I've written little funny songs here and there with my friends, but more taken as an actual serious thing for probably the last 2 or 3 years.
Yes, because you have a specific goal in mind. Can you share that with the audience?
It's to write $1 million country song and retire.
And talk a little bit about the steps you're taking to get there.
Sure. One thing is going to the NSAI meetings really helps a lot with getting feedback from there. Reading books about songwriting, listening to the great songwriters of the past, and practice. And since I got a new day job recently, I haven't been able to focus as much on writing new stuff. So I've been focusing on trying to make my old stuff as good as it possibly can be.
Yeah.
So little tweaks here and there. A lot of stuff really.
So as I kind of mentioned earlier, Joe is one of the top 11 songs for NSAI's CMT Song Contest. So tell us a little bit about that song and your co-writers.
I was actually thinking about that on the way over here. Bobby Evans, Tyler Lewis, and myself wrote Next Generation, and it was just a regular writing day like any other. And Bobby is kind of like the idea guy. He just is a factory of really great ideas for songs. Tyler gets a hold of those and then has really great melody writing abilities and singing. He has the voice of a redneck angel. And it's weird for this. It's weird for me because I'm the one saying, "Well, we got to make this line go with this," and these syllable counts. Like normally that would never be the
Kind of like
case,
a technical guy,
right? Which I never thought I would be. And then those 3 things combined, I think, is what led to the song being as good as it is. I'm pretty proud of that one. It's basically a country song about country songs, and we could really use help with voting. So
yeah, so we'll put the link below so you guys can help him out. Okay, so this is my impression anyways, but you kind of have like this secret side in hip-hop. I mean, maybe it's not a secret, but tell us how you do hip-hop and country, because those are kind of 2 different worlds there.
It's definitely underground.
Okay.
We're definitely not really that widely known yet. Me and a buddy of mine, Mike Capcara, his hip-hop alias is Faded McBlazin, went over to his house one night to record some acoustic stuff, and he started showing me some of these beats that he had made. I didn't know that he did that. So we just started messing around, and the songs kept getting better and better, so we just started recording them and then putting them out, and we go by Faded in the Biz. So the Biz is my hip.
Okay, so Joe is going to play us one of his original songs. It's one of my favorites. So can you give us the title and tell us kind of the backstory?
I'd be happy to. It's a song that's called Abby Set the Bar Too High. It's about a previous relationship I was in a long time ago, and it ended, but after that it was hard for me to accept that and like actually move on and start trying to move on in that way. But I knew I wanted to write a song for her, but I never knew what it was going to be about. I knew I wanted it to be a compliment. So I started sitting down, and it really was that I came to the idea was that she set the bar too high for a lot of the other girls that I've dated, and just started putting it together, and it pretty much just all came together in one night, and very little tweaking. Just kind of like a gift, as they say, just comes and
sometimes that happens.
just wrote itself, kind of.
Okay, so Joe is going to play us a little bit, and then we will put a link to his Reverb Nation site so you can hear the rest and some of his other songs.
Thank you, Jenny. It's hard to date when you know for sure they won't even come close to her. I should find a new girl, but I don't try, 'cause Abby set the bar too high. I should have bought a rock, but I was stoned.
I love that line.
Hindsight.
I should have bought a rock, but I was stoned.
And that really was the case. And when I said it, like out loud, like in my head, I was like, "Oh, that'll actually work." Yeah, they're both the same, like rock word.
Right.
So I had to throw that in there because it's also accurate.
You're incredibly honest there.
Exactly. Yeah, that's one of the more. I don't know what that one for me. Didn't try to write that for like to sell to somebody.
Yeah, this has a beautiful melody, very catchy, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that too.
Actually, at the songwriting night at the Wolf, I had a couple people come up to me and be like, "I have an Abby." I'm just like, "That's cool," and hopefully, hopefully that'll maybe at least make them think about the next step of it, of trying to see it as a positive thing.
Mm-hmm. So, with your goal being to write a $1 million country hit song, do you kind of have it in mind that you would be happy after you get your one song on the radio, or is it your goal to pack up and move to Nashville and make this your full-time thing?
Absolutely. That's what I want. And I think there's a lot of opportunity down there to write with writers who are way better than me and way smarter than me, which I think will make me better.
I don't think you give yourself enough credit. In your life outside of music, what do you do?
Well, I have a day job now, which, like I said, it's cut into the writing quite a bit. I like to go out and watch live music. A lot of local bands like Steve Ewing, The Urge, Grass-Fed Mules, another good buddy of mine is in that band. Hillary Fitz, Anthony Doria. Just go out and watch local music. I read. I like to watch movies. What else?
Do you have any guilty pleasures?
Yeah, chocolate milk and fish tacos.
Interesting.
Yeah, not at the same
Not
time
together,
necessarily, but those are my two big ones, I think.
Is there anything else that you'd like them to know?
Yes, Jenny just put out a new CD, so make sure you put the link on the page for that. It's really good. We go to your website to get it, I assume.
Yeah, JennyNicoleMusic.com. We'll link that below too.
Nice. And I'm going to try to put out an EP this year. 5 songs. I don't want to give it all away at once.
Yeah.
Because I don't have that many songs, so I just want to do maybe 5 with like a hidden bonus track.
Mm-hmm. So have you been working in the studio on that yet?
I haven't gotten to the studio. I'll probably use the Next Generation one on there.
Mm-hmm.
I got to get in there to do Float Trip. That's
yeah.
That's the next big one I want to shoot a music video for.
Mm-hmm. So I'd like to thank Joe Bizelli for coming today. He's truly an amazing writer as well as performer. As you can hear, he has that amazing deep bass voice. So thanks a lot, Joe. And again, we'll put all the links below for you.